Hi, this is Getting Real with Hillary, and today I'm going to talk about the amygdala hijack. So, this is what I've learned when my son last week, now, if you haven't heard, I tested negative. My son, tested positive again, but he's feeling well, and so thank God that crisis has been averted, knock on wood. But in the meantime, I was in a seminar, I was talking about how when I found out that Jesse was positive, I was like, gonzo, like, oh my God, he's going to die, he's going to get asthma, he's going to be dead, I'm going to get it, I'll be in the ventilators and, whatever. And then even my ex-husband, Jesse's father, who's with him, we're all going to die. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And so I said that in the seminar, and the guy said, oh, thank you for demonstrating the amygdala hijack. And I was like, you mean because I was gone? He's like, yeah, you had no say in that. That was just your brain taking you away. And I was like, wow, that was really powerful, right? Yesterday I was talking to a friend of mine, and I didn't hear him say goodbye. Well, I had been kind of on a rant about something, something had triggered me, and I was on a rant, and all of a sudden the phone hung up. But I was like, oh my God, I was too crazy. I just lost a friend. I tried calling him back about 4 times. Hate to admit, but yes, I did, and he didn't pick up. And then I tried calling another line. Someone said, okay, I'll get him. And then someone came, and it was click. And I was hijacked. Gonzo. My heart was beating. I was crazy. Oh my God, I lost a friend. I'm never going to talk to him. Or if I talk to him tomorrow, how am I going to get through the night? La, 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 la. So, finally, 15 minutes of torture later, he called, and he's like, I'm sorry, I had to get off the phone. I had another call. Everything was pandemonium. And I was like, well, I never heard you say that. And I told him what happened, and he's like, okay, everything's fine. That like, what I had experienced wasn't happening. He didn't even know I called back. He didn't even know someone went to get him. Like, as far as he was concerned, he just got off the phone, and he was going to call me when he could. But in my mind, what my brain thought was true, and I was freaking out. Now, it just goes to show you that what the brain does isn't necessarily what's actually happening, but it feels like it, and it's very unpleasant. There was another time when my brother, this was years ago, that my brother was in India, and that was when they had that huge earthquake, and my sister was convinced he was dead. And with his, I think they were married at the time, and my sister and the wife's sister were going to go to India and get the bodies. And, I was all upset. And I went to a course, and I said, whoa. And the guy said, okay, what are the facts? Okay, the facts were my brother was in India, and there was an earthquake. He goes, that's it. The rest is just some conversation that you don't have to join. You literally don't have to join that conversation. And I was like, okay, I didn't join it. They got to. I didn't make them wrong. That's what they were doing, but I didn't join it. And it turns out, when my brother got back, he was fine. He didn't even know there was an earthquake. There were no newspapers. He couldn't understand the language, and he never even knew that some of us had thought he had died. He didn't even know. So it just goes to show, you can actually go, okay, what are the facts? So what were the facts yesterday was the phone hung up. That was it. I called, couldn't reach him. That was it. But in my mind, woo, I just lost another person from my craziness and paranoia and freakouts. And so, folks, that didn't happen. We are still friends today, and it was just in my mind. It felt real, but it was just in my mind. So that's the amygdala hijack demonstrations. There are 3 demonstrations. I don't know if you'll recognize when you're in one. I don't know if you get them, but I certainly do. And now that I know, I can hopefully next time recognize it sooner and keep my blood pressure from, luckily I have low blood pressure, but keep it from rising, at least for that temporary insanity. So, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you were entertained. If you haven't signed up for the newsletter, you can go to gettingrealwithhillary.com and subscribe. There's a place there to subscribe. There's also the blog where I tell some other stories. And that's it. Soon to have a pilot project called Getting Unstuck with Hillary. If there's anything you're stuck about, I'm looking for volunteers to work with me through this program and give me some feedback. So if you're interested in that, please let me know. I'm always happy to have more volunteers. And again, this is Getting Real with Hillary. signing off. Have a great day.